Well ahead of schedule. 800s, 400s. I'm smashing times. Woo! Jeez!
Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Hit that like and subscribe button. Is anybody still checking for Kell Brook? Serious question. Is anybody still checking for the guy? Because he's got a fight coming up in 2 weeks against a guy named Zerafa. And I mean, I haven't really heard too many people talking about the fight, to be honest with you, but you got to look at Kell Brook as a whole. And you also have to realize that Kell Brook has gone crazy. He's no longer there. He needs to see a doctor. But let's get into his statement here. The way I'm feeling now, I want to beat this kid. And he's talking about Zerafa, then Khan, then I want a rematch with Errol Spence. I want to fight with Shawn Porter and the other big names like Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia. I can come back to welterweight. Kell Brook statement. So Kell Brook wants to fight Amir Khan. We know this. He wants a rematch with Errol Spence. He wants to fight Keith Thurman, Shawn Porter, and Danny Garcia. But my question to Kell Brook is, where has this urgency been for his entire career? You know, he made a career of beating up bums over in the UK. He really did. You know, he beat Shawn Porter, won the IBF championship. That was a debatable fight where he did a lot of holding. A lot of people feel like if he fought Shawn Porter today, you know, that fight might turn out a little bit differently. But as it stands, I mean, Kell Brook was campaigning at 154. And he said that he was going to become champion at 154 and, you know, he was going to get a belt. And that was it, basically, right? He was going to end his career at 154. At least that's the impression that I got. And then he realized that he didn't want to fight the Jared Hurds, the Jermell Charlos, who the hell's the other guy? The Jamie Munguias. You know, and not to take anything away from Kell Brook, but I felt that he was undersized for 154. And I thought it was a bad idea for him to go up. You know, regardless of the fact that he's like killing himself to make weight at 147, you know, at 147, I think he's a stronger fighter. He's a better fighter at 147. He's undersized at 154. He's too short. His arms are too short. You know, he's got a great boxing ability, but it's just, those guys are just too big, man. Pause. So he's finally wised up. You know, he's chasing this Amir Khan fight. He's chasing it for dear life. And he's willing to do anything to fight Amir Khan. So he'll drop down to 147. You know, people were saying the Amir Khan was a setback with this rehydration clause. You know, it could very well be the case. But, you know, Kell Brook is just having a tough time getting a fight with Amir Khan. And he has been his entire career. But, you know, he's fought, his last few fights have been against tomato cans, man. It's just more of the same shit with Kell Brook. And, you know, you have to pay homage to Kell Brook. You have to give him props because he's the guy that was the stepping stone for Errol Spence. You have to give him credit for that. So, unfortunately, this guy's eyes won't hold up, you know, to another puncher. He just can't fight a puncher, man, which is why, you know, dipping out at 154 was a great idea, man, because you get hit by Jermell Charlo in the face or Jerry Hurd, man, your eye might fall out the socket, like real talk. But, you know, it's funny now that he's mentioning all these names, and he didn't mention any of these guys before. You know, I didn't hear him too quick to call out Keith Thurman. You know, I didn't hear him so quick to get a rematch with Shawn Porter. Matter of fact, after Shawn Porter lost to Kell Brook, he was dropped in the rankings by the IBF. You know, Danny Garcia doesn't even have a belt. He's a name. Would Danny Garcia even fight Kell Brook? It's a tragedy. And I say that again because we had high hopes for Kell Brook. And at one point, Kell Brook was considered the best welterweight. But, you know, a guy who says that he can't make welterweight anymore. Now he's talking about he going back to 154 and he can run that division. Like how? How are you gonna run that division? How are you gonna run welterweight when the only person you've ever beaten in your career was Shawn Porter? You know, in order for him to get a chance at any of these guys, he's gonna have to fight some tougher what the hell am I saying? He's gonna have to fight some tougher competition. You know, I recall a time when Kell Brook had the IBF belt and Jesse Vargas had the WBO belt, and they were in negotiations for a unification bout. And Kell Brook didn't take the fight because I think Jesse Vargas was getting paid more money than him. You could have beat Jesse Vargas. You could have beat Jesse Vargas, and you would have had that WBO championship. You would have been a unified champion at 147. You know, that could have opened up a door for you to fight Pacquiao. You could have fought, and you know, you could have fought some notable opponents. Notice he didn't mention Terrence Crawford in this in this at all. But we're not even gonna get into Terrence Crawford. But you know, he wants to fight Amir Khan because he feels like he could beat Amir Khan, knock him out. You know, at this point in both their careers, Amir Khan has a good shot at beating Kell Brook, and vice versa. It's a 50-50 fight. And it's a big fight. That's the fight that should be made next. You know, Errol Spence fight. Errol Spence said that he got to go up to 154 and win a belt, but that's never going to happen. You know, he had an opportunity to fight the WBC champion, Jermell Charlo, because I think he still has the silver belt at 154, right? I don't think he was stripped of it. So, I mean, at some point, that guarantees you a shot at the actual WBC champion, Jermell, you know. But, you know, Keith Thurman, the welterweight division right now, nobody's really checking for Kell Brook, man. He has to make some noise. You know, go out there, beat you a Lamont Peterson, beat you a Jesse Vargas. You know, beat one of these guys. And then maybe, just maybe, you'll get your fucking name back. Who's that kid from the UK? What's his name? Josh Kelly? That's that dude's name? Fight him. I think it's Josh Kelly, right? He's a welterweight. I always get him confused with the dude that's at 140. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's Josh Kelly. Yeah, he's fighting at welterweight. Man, they might just feed your ass to Josh Kelly, bro. He 8 wins, no losses. 6 wins by knockout. I hate to see Kell Brook get fed to Josh Kelly and just, that's it for him. Hitman Boxing, let me know what you guys think about Kell Brook's statement. What can Kell Brook do right now to become a major player in the welterweight division? What can he do? And I just don't think that fighting these guys, these Zafaras, these dudes that he's been fighting, is gonna do him any favors in the long run. So Hitman Boxing, drop a comment. You know, like the video. Y'all remember when Kell Brook was talking about exploding on dudes? Remember that? He don't explode on nobody no more. Well, he still explode on these bums. But, you know, I don't know what's up with Kell Brook, man. Even the intro video got me feeling a little uncomfortable. Just the way he talks and shit. Shit pissed me off. You know, but, yeah, Kell Brook about to explode on another bum in a couple of weeks. And then he going to talk about fighting all these guys, and he's not going to get him in the ring. I'm out.
About the dirt, as a shorty I was studying my roots. Quiet dude, neutral, playing everything cool. Been a lot of things, I ain't never played a fool. Young OG and I'm pouring up a deuce. Catch me riding with a bad chick beside me, feeling glorious like life is astounding. Let's get high and sit on top of a mountain. This right here should have the real niggas bouncing. Yeah, chill God back in effect. I do it for the love, but I'm trying to get a check. Need that respect, ain't no doubts about it. If a nigga hesitating, I'ma snatch him out it. Tired of these niggas thinking they know me. I was on my 5th life back in 03, doing things that they could not imagine. They just wishing code names be Aladdin. Real niggas since day